I forgot. You're broken. I don't want to play with you anymore. Bye, Woody.
It was only a matter of time before this day would come. Universal Studios announced just the other day that it would be closing the Woody Woodpecker area and many of the attractions there for good.
Good riddance. It kind of sucked.
Don't be mean to Woody.
If the boot fits.
Well, with the quality of the rest of Universal being so high, it was only a matter of time before the Woody Woodpecker area got the boot. People who love speculating about new lands coming to Universal Studios have often talked about this area as the first place on the chopping block. It represents a huge chunk of land at the park, and quite frankly, there's not really a whole lot back there.
It takes up so much space, and for what, like one kiddie coaster?
Here was Universal's official announcement. Universal Orlando Resort will soon begin working on bringing exciting new family entertainment to Universal Studios Florida that will immerse guests in the adventures of beloved animated characters. So we'll get into the details of this announcement a little bit later and maybe do a little bit of speculation while we're at it. But first of all, here are the rides that are going to be removed in order to make room for these new additions. First up is Fievel's Playground.
Won't miss it. I think it's like the big slide. Makes me sick just looking at it.
Next up is the Woody Woodpecker's Nut House Coaster.
Won't miss it.
Never been on it?
Oh no, we didn't get the credit, Joel. We didn't get the credit.
Oh no.
No.
If you want the credit, and do you have to ride this one with a small child? I think you do.
I think you do.
So, if you want the credit and you have access to a small child,
get to it.
Okay.
Boring, low capacity, it's trash. It's garbage.
Mia, you are in a mood today. I think it's because you're sick.
Yeah, if you can't tell by this
Sexy voice.
I'm a little under the weather.
Next up on the chopping block is Curious George Goes to Town.
I forgot that even existed back there. Splash pad, there's a bucket, some balls.
Next is DreamWorks Destination.
We've been there once. I mean, it was fun, but it wasn't like a big thing you needed to see.
King Julian pulled me up to dance. I did the worm for him too.
You did?
Briefly.
It was good.
And up next is the Shrek and Donkey meet and greet. I'm kind of sad to see this one going.
Yeah, poor Shrek got removed twice.
Yeah.
In just a short amount of time.
The Minions took his old home, and then he got moved to the back, and now he's getting removed from the back.
No!
He huffed and he puffed and he signed an eviction notice.
All of these attractions will be closing on January 16th, 2023. So if you want to ride any of these attractions, you have to go before January 15th, which will be the last day of operations. But for those of you who are worried about losing some of your favorite rides at the park or your favorite restaurants, don't worry, the Kid Zone Pizza Company is going nowhere.
There was a Kid Zone Pizza Company?
But seriously, for those of you who are worried, the fan favorite and the only remaining original ride at Universal Studios, E.T., is going nowhere. Also staying is the Animal Actors on Location show. Makes sense that they're keeping it. It's not really back there anyway, it's just kind of next to it. And it's a good show, so
yeah,
keep it. And the most important thing that we were concerned about, do not worry, the SpongeBob store pants is staying.
Yes! That is the best store to ever exist. And I'm not exaggerating. I just can't get enough passion in my voice since I'm sick. I'm trying to express my love for this store without sounding sarcastic because I love it so much. I swear I'm not being sarcastic.
So anyway, that is what is going to happen to the Woody Woodpecker land. All of the rides that you would hope to be gone are gone, and all of, well, except Shrek. So, that begs the question, with this land now free real estate, who will come and take its place?
According to Universal, the property that will be replacing this area is home to a lot of beloved animated characters. Now that is a huge umbrella.
And we also know that they're saying it's for family entertainment, so it's most likely that this will be a kids zone, or a kids section of the park, which Universal desperately needs.
Sorry, Attack on Titan fans.
You're not getting an Attack on Titan land. So, first of all, they have a long list of characters in DreamWorks Animation and Illumination that could easily carry their own land. And along with this, we also know that Universal has also made their alliance with Nintendo. And they have a long list of beloved characters that could carry a land as well. So first, we were thinking of which of these characters are not likely, because we know that they're having a land somewhere else.
First up is Minions, as there's already a Minions ride and there's going to be a new Minions walkthrough attraction at the front of the park, and I feel like it just wouldn't make sense to have two Minion lands in the same park on opposite sides.
And along with this, we also know that Epic Universe will be getting a How to Train Your Dragon land, as well as a Super Mario land. So both of these are probably off the table as well. So what does that leave us? Well, I would be very excited to say that Shrek is on the table.
I mean, they already have a Shrek land at Universal Singapore. I can just see them taking the assets from that park and just building another version of that land at the Studios park.
And also, in the same vein, Kung Fu Panda. They have a land at Universal Studios Beijing, which they could easily copy a lot of the assets over and kind of duplicate it and recreate the land.
I would like that too.
And then there are some ideas that we think could be likely, but we're not happy about it.
Yeah, Secret Life of Pets. Not my favorite franchise, but they do have a ride at the Hollywood Park, which I heard is actually pretty good. I can see it if it's just like a general like Illumination land. Like they have like a pets area, a sing area.
Some more Minions, throw them in there.
Yeah.
I could see that. Anyway, so that's what we're thinking more on the animation side of things. Over on the Nintendo side, we're thinking a kid area, right? So we're not going to go into some of like Metroid area or anything like that. We're thinking more Pokemon would be what I think is the most likely.
The merchandising opportunity.
The merchandising. They would make bank.
Come on, who doesn't like Pokemon? Kids love Pokemon.
And of course, we also have Kirbo, the little pink puffball himself.
I mean, come on, who doesn't like Kirby? I want a Kirby meet and greet.
And then we have a few ideas that are a little bit out there, not very likely, but we think are going to be fun to talk about. And first of all is SpongeBob. I mean, they already have the store there. Could they not just bring and build a little Bikini Bottom over there? It would be so cool.
Please.
Can you not tell that we are SpongeBob fans? Maybe an Avatar: The Last Airbender world. I know they don't own them and they would have to license them.
They have the money, it's fine.
But there isn't one anywhere else other than maybe that weird little Nickelodeon park, and I wouldn't really call that a land.
In Mall of America. Wait a minute. And it would be a perfect way just to get back at Disney. Like, oh, you have the blue people avatar? No. We have the real avatar here. We got the better version.
And of course, the final option. You know we love it. Lord of the Rings. Hear us out. I know they said they're basing it off of beloved animated characters. Excuse me. There was an animated Lord of the Rings. Thank you very much.
So, obviously, a 3- and 5-year-old's favorite franchise
is the animated Lord of the Rings series. They love it. From the 70s. That's what's on everyone's mind right now.
Yeah.
Do it.
I would be shocked if that wasn't the answer.
So anyway, what beloved character do you think will be coming to this new land? Let us know down in the comments below. Even your crazy answers. Yes. The crazier the better, obviously. And if you want Mia to feel better, make sure to subscribe. What happens if they don't? You get worse. No!